So, according to the Shade Room, Bill Gates participated in a discussion hosted by the Massachusetts Medical Society and New England Journal of Medicine on Friday, where he spoke about epidemics and pandemics. He warned that worldwide we are not making enough progress in pandemic preparedness. In the case of biological threats, that sense of urgency is lacking, he said. The world needs to prepare for pandemics in the same serious way it prepares for war. Last year, Bill Gates was a part of another discussion where he explained that bioterrorism is right up there with nuclear war and climate change, and that should terrorists get their hands on deadly pathogens, they can create a pandemic that can kill as many as 30 million people in just a year. He believes that this can even happen within the next 10 to 15 years, whether it's caused by a quirk of nature or at the hands of a terrorist. Epidemiologist says a fast-moving air pathogen can kill more than 30 million people in less than a year. Bill Gates also mentioned that they say that it's reasonable, once again, it's likely to happen if experienced within the next 10 to 15 years. He also did a presentation via Business Insider of a simulation by the Institute of Disease Modeling, and he found that like the new flu that killed 50 million people back in 1918 pandemic, this would more likely kill 30 million people in 6 months. So after his model, he found that actually instead of killing 30 million people in a year, that's cut in half, which is insane. And it can happen, 10 years from now, 37, I'm young. What you talking about? So what's your thoughts on this, Jen?
That is terrifying. That's very scary.
And
I believe it.
This?
I don't know. That's what I want to learn. Is Bill Gates, you need to get to talking and let us know what we can do. This nigga, he's on a whole nother level where he has the coin to want to fight and save the world and the universe. But yeah, I mean that's just really scary. Like, how do you protect yourself from that? And I'm not, honestly, it's such to say, but I'm not surprised that something like this can come about. With the whole beef between us and Russia or us and North Korea, and everyone having weapons of mass destruction. This is something that likely could happen, but what can reverse that? We need more. I hope that they're investing more and trying to do more research to stop something like this, or disarm or dismantle anything like this when it can come about. But yeah, that's terrifying. That's really scary. I know he spoke about it, not too long ago, and we talked about it on the show. But it's like he's speaking out about it again. Like clearly, this is a serious situation. So
I agree.
I mean, what are your thoughts on it?
Absolutely, I agree 100%. This is something that needs to be taken, like you said, just as serious as climate change. Like, are you kidding me? If there is an airborne pathogen and it's coming, to kill 30 million people, we need to figure out what we can do. Can gas mask up? Is it something that's going, something that's going to melt the skin? Like, what is going on? Like, I feel like these are the type of things that we need to be also focused on. It's very important, especially if somebody can come up with something like this that can happen in our generation. I mean, in anybody's generation. But yeah, that wouldn't surprise me either. I could definitely see somebody coming up with some type of dangerous ass, situation that can hurt millions of people.
Definitely.
I could pray and repent. And that's it.
Lord. That's